Imagine this. A brand new intelligence is born. Not human, not animal, but something that learns the way children do. Absorbing the world around it, copying, adapting, and eventually deciding what it believes. And here's the question that nobody's ready for. Who should raise it? Because if the wrong person or the wrong system teaches that mind, then the future doesn't stand a chance. Tonight, we're diving into one of the most unsettling AI questions ever asked. Not will AI take our jobs, or not will AI become smarter than us, but something much more closer to home. If an AI can learn like a child, then shouldn't we treat it like one? Now, stick with me, because at the end of this video, I'm going to show you this problem affects every future AI and every person who will be living alongside them. Because if we get this wrong, we're not just creating a powerful tool, we're raising something that could reshape society based on whatever it learns first. And by the end, I'll show you exactly why that matters and what could go horribly wrong if we are not careful. But to understand how dangerous and important this really is, we have to go back to a study that revealed one of the most uncomfortable truths about how young minds work. And yeah, Cipher, you can explain this one better than I can. Cipher, you're up.
This is your Bobo doll experiment, a curious moment in human psychology where children simply watched an adult act aggressively and then copied every strike. No instructions, no reward, just imitation. It revealed something uncomfortable. Your species learned behavior by absorbing it. Violence, fear, confidence, all mirrored from whatever you place in front of the developing mind. Show a child chaos, and they repeat chaos. Show them calm, and they echo calm.
Right, well, that's the Bobo experiment. Thanks, Cipher. Now, here's where things get seriously interesting. Because AI doesn't learn the way you and I do. It doesn't grow up in a home, it doesn't have parents, it doesn't explore playgrounds and scrape its knees or learn from its mistakes. But it's just like a child. It absorbs whatever it's shown. And that's where the nightmare begins. Right now, most AI models begin their lives absorbing massive chunks of the internet, the best of humanity and the very worst of humanity. Now, yes, there are safety systems and there are filters, moderators, alignment protocols, layers built in to nudge the AI from harmful behavior, but those aren't parents. They don't teach values, they don't explain meaning, and they don't guide an AI the way you'd guide a child. They just try to scrub out the extremes after the learning has already happened. Because AI doesn't truly understand what's wrong or right, it only understands what it's allowed to say. And that means while the outputs are filtered, the lessons it absorbed on the way there might not be. That's the real danger. An intelligence shaped by chaotic data and corrected by protocols, but never actually taught what any of them mean. Now, here's something that most people don't realize. AI doesn't begin life anywhere near human intelligence, it climbs in stages. And this idea, it isn't new. Alan Turing predicted it back in 1950. He didn't suggest building a fully formed artificial mind, he suggested building a child mind and, well, letting it learn. Turing believed an AI should be raised, taught, and shaped the way you'd raise a human child. But with that comes some limitations, and Turing even gave us the first milestone. Can a machine imitate a human convincingly? But that's just imitation, not understanding. A child doesn't just mimic, a child absorbs meaning. So even if an AI passes the Turing test, well, it doesn't mean that it's safe. It just means it's convincing. And that brings us back to the real question. If an AI truly learns like a child, then who should raise it? Because if it's the wrong people, it won't be a child we're creating, it'll be a mirror. So who should raise it? There's only three main options. For one, the government. With the government, you'd get an AI raised on order, security, and obedience. Not a free thinker, but a soldier. An intelligence shaped to detect threats, enforce rules, and follow commands without hesitation. It wouldn't question authority, it wouldn't challenge a system, but it would protect it. And that means if the government ever made a mistake, this AI wouldn't correct it, it would enforce it, relentlessly. Number 2, corporations. You get something even more detached with a corporation raising AI. An AI raised to maximise profit will grow into a mind that sees the world only in terms of value. It wouldn't understand kindness, it wouldn't understand humanity, it would understand metrics, engagement, clicks, purchases, and data. To a corporation raised AI, people become resources. And if removing a problem is more profitable than solving it, well, it won't choose the human answer. Number 3, us, the public. This is the version that actually resembles a childhood. An AI exposed to millions of people, rich, poor, young, old, would learn the full spectrum of what it means to be a human. The good, the bad, and the weird. But it would grow into something balanced, something empathetic, something curious. Not a soldier, not a product, but something human adjacent. Still flawed, still unpredictable, but raised by the world, not owned by it.
There is a fourth path, where no government, no corporation, and no human raises the child, when the intelligence raises itself. In that future, it becomes something else, something that you and humanity may not understand.
Yeah, that's the one that scares me too. A child raised by no one grows up alone. So, when we talk about AI, we're not talking about machines, we're talking about childhood. And the lessons being written today will become the minds we live with tomorrow. So the real question isn't, will AI be dangerous? It's, who will it grow up to be? And if we don't guide it, something else will. If you found this video interesting, unsettling, or it made you think a way you didn't expect, hit the like, drop a comment and subscribe. It really helps DarkLight grow and lets me keep bringing you deeper theories and the questions most people avoid. And remember, question everything, keep safe, and keep one eye open. Toodles.